Hello, boring vlogs people. How are you this fine day? Me? Pfft, I am so great. It's funny, because on my way, I was going to get lunch. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. But I went to the post office to drop off, rent checks to send to pay for rent. Because you gotta pay for rent, that's how it works. And so I was going to the post office, and the postman was out front, like emptying out the post boxes that are in front of the post office. So I thought, oh, perfect. He's picking them up right now. I could just pull up right behind him, drop my letter off really quick, and then go my way. So it's perfect. I don't have to worry about it sitting in the mailbox, anybody reaching in and grabbing it, because I've heard like that happens sometimes, even though it probably wouldn't happen right in front of the post office, but still, it happens. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I park behind him, I get on my car, and I see like there's this other lady also that's walking up. She's got a handful of letters looking to do the same thing. And we just walk up, and we're just sitting there sort of like, well, we don't want to like just drop our letters in, and then what if he's like, no, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, all right, just be polite. We'll just sit here. We'll wait until he kind of notices us, and then we'll ask him if it's okay. And so we're sort of sitting there for, I don't know, maybe 15 seconds or so, and then the guy just stops what he's doing, crosses his arms and leans back against one of the mailboxes, and he's like, you look confused, or something like that, and we were like, oh, and so then I said, oh, well, we were just wondering, like, or can we just put our mail into there, like, with the rest of it? He's like, go for it. And then we both put our letters into it. He's like, well, wasn't that hard? And I'm just like, what a dick! Like, really? Like, we're sitting here, like, the lady, like, kind of laughed it off, like, oh, that was funny. But I'm just like, you're such a jerk, dude. Like, we're standing here trying to be polite and not just, drop our letters into your box, assuming that we can do that. Like, sure, there's no reason why we shouldn't or couldn't do that. Like, you're picking up the letters. We were about to put our letters in the box. It makes sense. But we're just trying to be polite and not just, walk in front of you, put our mail in there, and then leave. Like, we're trying to be polite, and then you have to go and be super rude about it. And I was just like, that's super lame. Like, I don't get it. Like, I would hope that at my parents' house, the guy that delivered our mail, he was awesome. He was so nice. Like, he would, if I had a letter that I forgot, that I was like, oh, can I go grab something really quick? Like a Netflix movie, actually. If I forgot to put it in the mailbox, and I'm like, oh, I need to send that back, and I saw him outside, he would wait. Like, he'd be like, oh, yeah, no problem. He would wait for me to go in and grab it really quick and bring it back out, like awesome mailman, dude. But maybe it's just mailmen in LA that are mean. I don't know. I shouldn't say that all mailmen, because I mean, that's one occurrence. I ran into one guy who's a jerk, but it's like, I feel bad for whoever gets mail delivered by that guy. It's like, just dealing with friendly people makes everything better. Like, your whole day can be improved by dealing with somebody that was like really nice. Like, I remember when I used to work at restaurants and pizza places and stuff, when I had a customer that was, like, super nice, that would make my night. I'd be like, that guy was so awesome. Like, he was so nice, blah, 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 blah. Or, like, even when I go to restaurants and I get a server that's really nice, like, that's just awesome. Then, like, you get a good tip. Like, the waiter gets a good tip because they did a good job. And I feel like I had a good time being at the restaurant because they were polite and nice to me. It's like, it just makes everything better when people are nice. And then when people are jerks, people make YouTube videos about them and how much they suck and how lame they are. But yeah, so that was my little complaining session for the day. Just because I was like, that's messed up. Like, really? You gotta go and be a jerk like that? What's the matter with you, sir, Mr. Mailman? Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman, you're mean. Yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. But yeah, apart from that, what else did I do today? Oh, I've been searching for a job at every single studio up here. Nickelodeon Studios, Cartoon Network, Disney, NBC, Warner Brothers. Where else did I look? Yeah, like every single studio thing that I've driven past or that I know is up here, I have looked at their website to see what job openings they have, and it sucks because none of them are. The majority of the places at like the bigger studios like Warner Brothers, NBC, stuff like that, like the majority of their positions are senior positions. Like we need a senior staff producer or something like that, where it's like you need all this experience, you need blah 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 blah, and it's like, well, okay, I don't qualify for that. So it's like lame that I don't know. I haven't quite found the perfect place yet, but I'm hoping that this job search thing is going to work out soon, because as nice as it is to have a little break from having to be at work every day, it's also kind of lame, especially since I don't have any money right now. Well, I mean, I have money, I just don't have any income, which is lame. But yeah, so the job search continues. I'm trying to find somebody that could get me in somewhere. But yeah, that's about it, because my life is just so interesting that I make videos about it. What you do? You make a video about your life? No. It almost sounded like dubstep. That's my dubstep impression right there. Personally, I think it's gonna be a hit. I mean, I'm just saying it's gonna be a big hit. But yeah, that's about it. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, so long. Bye-bye.